Hello my hosts, and welcome to another Minecraft stream. Today we are going to be building a very simple mob grinder to generate gold and XP. So let's get right into that. Have to close this area as well, and what I am going to need is some redstone components for this. So I'm going to just check if there aren't any that I've left inside of my primary mob grinder. This is going to be a special one just for zombie piglins. So let's have a quick look in here. Right. Is there any redstone-ish components? Nope. Okay. Have to sort that out as well. Fix up the issue that it has. So I'm going to have to go for a little bit more mining. That's okay. Did I drop everything off? Yes, I did. So we can now go down into our mines. We'll get some redstone and some quartz and fix it all up. Oh, bamboo is looking quite fine today. It's good to know. There we go. I've got plenty of quartz, which is good. Don't need that. Just drop off the things that we don't need here. Alright. Keep the ender pearl, keep that for food. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Store that as well. Actually grab that and make ourselves 2 more chests. Storing those things and using the lanterns for lighting. You going to the fuel. Oh, actually would be more convenient rather than the lanterns. Do we have sticks? Yeah, plenty of sticks. Excellent. We'd go for torches. There. It's getting dark, but I don't care since I'm just mining. Okay. I'll put torches in our offhand. Got that one. Got that one. We're mining down to the bottom. So we're doing good old-fashioned bedrock level mining here for more redstone. Just check. Nope. Go back 1, 2. Yep, excellent. Start on a branch mine, and I'm using my fortune pick because it's the fastest one. And you might do the whole actually the fortune pick's probably the best. Actually, I'll see what we would do. We might do the whole mine with silk touch for the ores and stuff, so we can just multiply them with the good pickaxe, and it means we can go longer mining before we get full up on our stuff. Although we're not seeing much at the moment in the way of items. When we need the little bit of redstone to start working on this project that we are going. And we are doing a lot of digging. Not getting much results yet. Yeah. It's interesting that like the real pros at this stage of the game would already have a beacon and be able to sort of insta-mine. And here's our first bit of redstone. Silk touch mine it. There we go. Any more in there? Nope. So what's that? 4 silk touch redstone blocks so far. And we'll get ourselves a nice rhythm, which gets immediately disrupted by having to hit a bit of gravel. Okay. Now we've got gravel blocks as well. Oh. And just keeping on our good rhythm of mining. Nothing in particular of value so far, except for the redstone, but we could run across some diamonds or even some lapis. And now we are. We've got plenty of resources in our pocket. That's fine. There we go. More redstone. Excellent. Let's pick that up. I was reading quite recently simulation and simulacrum. I haven't got very far into it. Not sure how far I will get into it, because the author really frustrates me. Like, the basic theme so far is talking about simulation, which to the author is basically a not perfect copy of the real world. And sort of like taking that as an equivalent to being dishonest. So if somebody was pretending to be mentally ill, for example, his example, not mine, then according to the author, they would be simulating mental illness. Now, this is where, which upsets me, the first thing, people don't go to mental health professionals and pretend to be mentally unwell. And people who do, outside of anything else, are probably suffering from some type of mental distress which would fit into the category of mental illness. I mean, there would be slightly extreme situation where somebody might be trying to get out of a legal conviction, but even in that, it's really rare and difficult to do. So the example that was given was just terrible, and they then go on about, and this was written during the 1980s, talking about the military trying to detect gays. But the fact that it's placed as a juxtaposition so close to mental illness makes it sound like, look, I missed some diamonds. Oh, and also missed some good eyes. I also missed a bit of iron. We're full up. There we go. Let's get rid of this, basically spoils. Yeah. They mentioned it in the same sort of breath as talking about mental illness, almost like being gay was a type of mental illness. It was not a particularly meaningful response. Personally, if my understanding of their general theme is correct, and they're basically saying that, basically come across as saying that all of, or great proportion of popular media is a simulacrum, basically a copy of a copy of a copy of where the original doesn't exist. And therefore, because it's not grounded, oh, there's lava above us, in any reality, it lacks any truth. However, I think that's a terrible understanding of the world, because even if we try to make something that's false, even if you try to make something that is ungrounded in reality, because the person exists within reality, oopsie-daisy, there'll always be an emotional truth in it. So it's a fun... Right. That's full of lava. Like, for example, video games. These are completely standalone. And sort of like, they don't correspond to reality in much. And a lot of games are just explorations of the whole concepts. It's like the mechanics, basically. But because they're made of humans, and because they're made of humans responding to things, made by humans, and made by humans responsible things, the emotional response you have is genuine. So I think the core idea that they're going for is quite meaningless. But I'm only at the start, and maybe they're going to make a better argument than they have been to this date. However, I sort of, given that their earlier arguments in domains that I am familiar with are so bad, if they use examples from places where I'm not familiar, I'm going to be suspect of them. And I know that's kind of unfair, but that's basically how building up a sort of like building up a emotional connection and a relationship with your reader works. So we'll find out if they continue to be not a good read or not. I've been thinking about this because I've been doing a lot of thoughts about the relationship between truth and realness and VTubing, because like there's always people thinking, what's the real a VTuber's real voice like, or what do they really think outside of their persona? And more I've been thinking that that's not really a meaningful question. That a VTuber's persona is sort of like an aspect of them. They're not, I mean, they are acting, but we all sort of act in our lives. You're not the same person you are around your parents that you are around your friends. You aren't the same person in a professional role at work that you are when you're relaxing at home but just by yourself. And none of those things are true, your true self. Well, I don't want to say none of them are, or either none of them are, or all of them are. And it's pretty much the same with VTubers. I mean, we do project an image, sometimes quite literally, and a personality when we are streaming. And by its very nature, it's going to be different to how we are when... Ooh, more diamonds. When we are not streaming. But that doesn't make it any less true. Then it gets even more complex with situations like 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸 who is very much more narrative focused and has... Oh, whoops, did not mean to do that. Has carried on with multiple personas which are quite different. And this is getting low. Yep. I happen to agree a lot. I still do. There is some good essays, web essays on the internet via Storming the Ivory Tower, who talks about reader response criticism. Basically, when looking at art, looking how the people respond to the art as being the primary way of understanding it. Which is sort of like in contrast with systems that talk about authorial intent. Because when you get down to it, the only way you know what the author intends is if you ask them, and then you still have to be interpreting what they are saying, and that becomes just another part of the artwork. And authors, or artists, by their very nature, tell lies. That's sort of like the whole V for Vendetta thing. Okay, I think we are almost out of juice on this. Yeah. We'll have to repair this. Excuse me. I'll have to repair this thing, and then we'll bust open the redstone and see if we can get some more. Right. Oh, we dug a quite deep tunnel here. Now, come on. Yeah. So, build up a little bit more XP to repair our thing. We can do that using our Hello, the Doctor. How are you? I am quite well at the moment. Get that there. Pop that out here. Oh, that is a pity to hear. It is not that chrome. I hope I'll be able to give you some time to relax and take your mind off your problems as I climb up these stairs back to the top of my base where my furnace lives. Okay, and we pop out there. Okay. Right. Oh, you're going popple blobble blobble. Switch you to that mode. That's in my hand. When I pick this up, I'll get a burst of XP, which should repair my pick a bit. Let's actually quickly rest between where? Yep, let's quickly rest. That's fine. Go away. Alright. Let's continue there. I don't really need some kelp at the moment. What I do need is to get redstone. So let's hop up here. And we're going to just pop up all these all the way up. Just turn these into actual redstone. There we go. The good thing is doing this doesn't actually take much. Doesn't actually consume much of the endurance of our tool, since as we do it we gain XP. Ah, cool. So 2 stacks of just a little bit over 2 stacks of redstone. That's exactly more than what we need, but we'll put you back in our collection, which isn't sorted yet. I will build a sorting system soon. It's coming. And get rid of all of this junk. I'll switch that to that mode. We'll put the raw ores in there. Right. So we're going to need some cobblestone. I think we already got cobblestone at the building site. Got the redstone. Got the nether quartz. Gonna need some sticks. Do we have any sticks? Grab that. Okay. That's fine. Bamboo will be a fine supply for sticks. as well. Okay. Now we'll get our sticks like that. Now let's get back to our building site and finish this off. Here we go. Yeah. Right, here we are. Now, things that I want is to make did I forget? Let's see if I've forgotten. Yeah, I forgot you need smooth stone for those things. Do I have burnables? No, I don't. Right. Let's get back to the base again. And we'll quickly make up some smooth stone for the components, because I want to make a comparator which we can use to build a quick item filter. But what I'll do is I'll drop this down into my furnace. Ah, we already have stone. Excellent. Stone there. Make the comparator. We'll make our item filter now. Right. So now I'll be a comparator. One comparator. We need 2 repeaters, so we'll need another one of them. 2 repeaters. Comparator comes out of here. Like that. Goes out. Use cobblestone here. 1, 2. Gonna have to fill these in to make it dry. I don't know why I had the bright idea of making all of these things in the ocean, but I thought it was a good idea. Okay. Right. Let's fill this in as well. It goes along here. Down there. We have a repeater here. Let's see if I can remember just off the top of my head how to do this right. That's cleared out there. We stick cobblestone around here. Another redstone torch. We stick on that one. We stick the 2 repeaters going this way. That should act as a filter. Let's just close that to make it safe. But we won't activate this until we get some things. I'm going to put, just to test it. Yep. So it is actually filtering properly. That's fine. I'll just put the 3 there. That's dropped off the jungle planks there. Okay, quick nap. Said quick nap. Light this area up as well, just to make it safe from anything that might want to spawn here. Probably put a box around this to be more protective later on, but so far so good. Right. Climb up. Now, this level is 66. 66 plus, just double, let's grab my calculations. Okay, 66 plus 23, that's 59. So the start of our can we grab here? So the start of our drop tower should be at level 59. So let's head up to that. And hold on. Oh, 66 plus, but that's not 59. That's 23, 6. 89. That sounds better. Okay, let's head up to 89. And did my rough estimation of where the tower... Oh, I went up too high for the previous one, so... Yeah, this glass is too high. Right. On the side there. So this will be the top of the drop chute. And I'll get that. That's where the hole is. So that goes through there. That is fine. Let's just go to the top of here as well. And just clean that up. Thankfully, I now have a silk touch pickaxe. So all of this will be won't be wasting any glass, even though I have near infinite supplies of it. Okay, let's climb up. Okay. Go up here again. Oh, sorry, we need to go down to the bottom. Just add that to the bottom here so that the scaffolding gets taller. Silky. Oh, still got the glass here. Glass, 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 glass. There, it's the top of the glass. And we go down again. There we go. I love the Silk Touch. It was well worth all the effort I had to go to get it. And one last one there. Right. So out from here, it's going to be a trench. And that trench is going to be $11 wide. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we'll repeat it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And go forward 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And we have to go up slightly. The whole way water's going to operate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 again. We'll make this a proper trench. Like that. So we want to have things falling into it. That's fine. And I'm keeping my finger on the shift key because I am concerned that I'd fall into my own death pit, which has happened quite often to me in the past. So let's bring that out like that. Might have to grab some more glass a little bit later, but so far so good. And we'll bring up some water buckets as well. There we go. Nothing's fallen into the filters yet. So, glass, water buckets, got the cobblestone there, cool. Should see how much sort of working at heights rules apply in Minecraft. might be sort of fun in a perverse way to do a OH&S roleplay type situation where we follow occupational rules and safety for working at heights. I have peculiar tastes, I realise. Here we go. Now we can use this to generate infinite water. Jungle planks. Crafting table. And we're going to use that to make some signs. Where are we? Signs. Got planks, we've got wood. Hello. I know what the thing is. Like that. Like that. There. Jungle sign. So we've got one here. Actually, probably don't want that one there. Probably want it here. Done. We'll put a glass barrier at the back. Oh, that worked perfectly. We'll close this area as well. With another one like that. So everybody will be pushed down into there. And they'll slip down. And then plunge to the deaths. All right. Next step. We'll finish this off here. But I should drop... Should drop down and get into the bed to reset the day-night counter. There we go. There is a couple of ways of making infinite water. The 1x3 is one method. You can also do it with a 2x2. The mechanism is if you have two... Oh. This is not working right. I put the water from the wrong spot. There. I'm just going to fix this because you have water coming from one side like that, from the other side from that, it'll create a new source block in the middle. Got to be careful because this is a trap. Thankfully I can jump out of it, but the monsters soon won't be able to. And I think this is slightly asymmetric, but it shouldn't matter too much. And we're going to go out. Close that off there. I'm going to go out 11 as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go out 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll close this off here. And this will be basically a collection area where we'll be collecting our zombie pigmen. Here we go. That's fine. Let's quickly grab a snack because we're low on health, or low on heart. I'm using bread because it's just so easy to get hold of from my villagers. So we'll continue here. What we'll be building above this is a giant nether portal. And the nether portal will spawn in zombie pigmen, who will then drop into this collection chamber, and then the 2x2 works by having a basically 2x2 block. You put water there and on the other end, and it again joins up together and makes a new source block. So both methods work equally as well. I just find the 1x3 slightly more compact and convenient in some situations. So it's the one I go for when I'm doing things like this, where I just need a source of water that's handy for a complex build. And we are out of glass. That's fine. We can just grab some more. Right. And all this glass we got from the villager trades, so it's a completely renewable resource, which is really handy. It means basically you don't have to consume a whole lot of sand in order to get it. And hop over here. Right. That's not what we wanted. And we'll just continue filling in all of this, and I made a mistake again. Still got a little bit more for that. We can go like that as well. Go back along here. Like that. We'll fill in this bit here, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. And we'll have to work out where we are going to put our snow golems, because the snow golems are helpful because they'll throw snowballs at the zombie pigmen, which will anger them and cause them to run and fall off into here. And because they're angry, they'll drop XP when they get killed, which is not a really a supported thing that Minecraft does. It's actually a bug. But the creators of Minecraft haven't removed it yet, so until they remove that bug, I'm going to continue to use it. There we go. But I'm just saying this because at some time in the future, some of this build is going to stop working. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we close this off there. I realise that this glass is slightly not right, but that's sort of a bit of nori for you. There we go. Not nori, wabi-sabi, that's what I was thinking. Which is an idea in Japanese architecture where you purposely add a little bit of floor to give it a more naturalistic feel. They isn't explained why they drop gold. It's basically what they have. I guess because the economy of the Nether is based around gold, because the unzombie pigmen, the sort of the normal ones, they are obsessed with gold, and they sort of mine it out of the Nether. So I guess that's so the get. So I guess that's why. There we go. Right, oops, fix that up as well. I want to also add to the scaffolding so it comes up to this level. There we go. Right. Fortunately, we're sort of building over our work site, but I can live with that. Actually, can I live with that? No, I need the actual water. So I'm going to, for the time being, leave this hole here, which I'm going to fall into at some point and drown, but can I get that? Yes, I can. Right. Okay. There we go. Wonder if I can jump into the bed from the top there. Yeah. In Japanese architecture, if you had a really symmetric temple or something like that, they might deliberately add a column that was upside down just to break up the symmetry and to avoid being too perfect. It's sort of a philosophical approach, I guess, where nothing human can be perfect, so you might as well represent that by being deliberately imperfect. I think that's part of it, and it's also that when you get when you get something built that is super exact, yeah, when you get something that's super exact, it looks wrong. In a way, it looks sort of unnatural. So by adding deliberate flaws, it gives it a more naturalistic feel. I think that's the idea. Though I would have to do a tiny bit more research to be definitive. These are things that I remember from when I used to work in a university architecture department. You pick up various bits and pieces of architectural knowledge just sort of by talking to the professors. And we have that's done. Now we can start watering it. There. That comes out. That's working fine. Excellent. Oh. Grab the water. Add the water along there. And actually, it'd probably be easier if I stood up here. Did it from the top. Yeah, that's better. There. 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 There we go. That's one side. Yeah. It's sort of like a you'll find that aesthetics in architecture are often reflected in aesthetics in other fields as well. It makes sense. If you're going to invest a whole lot of money in building a building, you might as well make it in line with what you think looks good and fits into your philosophy or feelings. There we go. Right. Excellent. So that bit's done. The next bit, we got one of those, flint and steel. Next bit will be with the obsidian. So we'll put scaffolding there. That's weird. Go up, that's right. And then they knocked them down. Okay, let's get ourselves some obby. That's full stack of the stuff. What's the time like? Where is the... What's the sun got to? Oh. Cute fishes. Not sure if I've seen those before. Okay, we'll climb up here. Right. we'll go up. There we go. So we'll go along here, and hopefully I haven't miscalculated. Otherwise we'll have to change the size of this portal. Okay. Like that. Put a bit of glass at the end there. Go up 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Up one glass one. Continue across in obsidian. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get it lined up correctly, but we'll make an effort. We ran out of obsidian. Might need to get more of that. Yes, we definitely need to get more of the obsidian. And that was a little scary. Right. Let's drop stuff off here. Because we don't need that. What happened to my other bucket? Oh, I got two, yeah. Excellent. So we'll go back to our obsidian mines. Just pick up about 23, so let's say 30 just to be careful. Oh! I'm well aware of the chat delay. And gonna need a bit of water for what we're about to do. And we have a point where our lava, where this tunnel impacted into a large lava pool, which I've been digging obsidian out of for quite a while. So we will be able to get it from... where is it? Here. Here is our obsidian supply, is it? Just wash that out. Wash that out as well. Oh, did not know that could happen. Close that off there. Okay. What I hate about mining for obsidian is that by its very nature you've got to be pretty close to lava. Thankfully I've gotten most of the lava out of here and turned it into obsidian. But you can still have situations like that. And if you sort of like stepped too close, you could fall in and have a nasty bit of a zen loss. So I'm going to put that there. And you switch that one around like that. Some people have been suggesting that I shouldn't worry too much about the lava. I should just get my hold of potions of fire resistance and such what. But I haven't gotten brewing stands yet, so I can't make potions. So that's not something that's going to happen very shortly. Here we go. Right. Silky out like that. And we'll go on to there. Clear that out like that. We'll continue to collect the obsidian. Hello, how are you, Mr. Colt? I hope you are doing well. There we go. And I'm getting... So we're about halfway there with the... Ah, lots of sad people in chat today. That is a pity. Well, alright. Cleared that out. Oh. Spend some time with this. And alright, there we go. And clearing out up to almost 20. Right. There's 23. We'll come up to 25. 24. There we go. Enjoy your meal. Bon appetit. Ikitashimasu. And other foreign statements that mean eat well. Here we go. So, just adjust myself. We'll soon have a very big nether portal. And I think we gotta have a rest while we do this. Just to avoid more monsters spawning. Okay. Do like the new boats with chests on them. It's a great little feature. I haven't made a big use of them yet. Well, this is coming along nicely. When I get a bit more obsidian, we'll probably add a couple more gates here, but yeah, what's in the scaffolding thingy? Right. Some glass as well. I just want to use that as a stopper. Let's head up again and finish this off. So I'll need a whole lot of trapdoors soon. Okay, come up here. Place this one, the glass block. And head up. Right. Almost there. Glass block. Did I miscalculate again? Because I was... Really? I was off by 3. Right. Oh, somebody went bloop. Oh, it's the pufferfish. Okay, that's the sound that the pufferfish make. We're going to need a bit more scaffolding as well, so I might as well grab some scaffolding while I'm out here. I think we can go this way. The ironic thing is I'm making these farms so I can build more farms. Yeah. Right. So we'll have a bit of sand. So here, around here, is my half-completed bamboo farm, which what I need from the bamboo farm, or need to complete the bamboo farm, it's a lot more gold, which I currently don't have. Hence, I'm building the gold farm. Oh! We've got plenty of redstone here. We didn't actually have to do that mining session if I knew that we had the redstone here. Oh, that's a pity. Build some more scaffolding. And we'll head back and get ourselves sorted with the last few blocks of obsidian that we miscalculated on. I did actually say 30. So, yep. This is the village that we got most of the villagers that we used to village... Oh, We got 2 of the villagers from here to make our village trading structure. And I'm quite proud of that still. That's our... that is our monster spawner. Or hostile creature. Grinder. Or mob farm. Or trap, depending on the terminology that you use. I think trap is more of a... used more by sort of Japanese YouTubers and Minecrafters. Right. But it did give us sort of... I still don't mind, actually, the mining we did. Gave me an opportunity to talk about the books I've been recently reading. I'll probably have to do a more in-depth exploration of the topic at some point. Probably as a video essay. But that will come at a different time. Right, down we go. Alright. Oh! That's a little scary. Likewise that. All I need is a few of them, and that's probably why I'm not being so careful, and that's why I'm running into problems and not respecting the dangers that could be evolved. Okay. This will be safe. So even if there is water underneath, or lava underneath, it won't be too much of a problem. Let's get, say, 5, just in case I forget something. 2. Like that. And we can go like that, like that. Now if we go like that, we get a whole lot of them done. Right. Stop there. Clear you out. Oh. There's actually a pool of water up there. But I actually want to clear... Oh, that's the pond I made as a water source. So, just go up. And I'll just clear that there. Talking about infinite water sources, this is the other design you can have. So it's a 2x2. You put water on that end and this end. And the way the water mechanics work is you get an infinite source of water. Right. This should be the final one. I'm thinking after we complete the nether portal and ignite it, I think that will be enough for today. And we'll do the last finishing touches on our next session. So we'll climb up to the top now. rest. No, it's daytime still. Excellent. Right. It's very close to being night. It's alright. Right on the twilight. Actually, that's an interesting thing. You normally think of the Twilight Zone as being the name of a television program, but it is actually a physical phenomena. When it's right on twilight, between day and night, the atmosphere changes very slightly, and it means that radio signals can propagate very far, and it's used by a lot, used by hams and people like that in order to get signals to go where signals would otherwise not go. And I need to get to the rest of these. I think I left them in here. Right. Yeah, 40 odd. That should be fine. Oh. Yeah, I am definitely getting tired and making more mistakes, so it's a good sign that I should close up soon. So let's get ourselves into here. Right. We'll put a temporary base, just one off. Build you up. I said build you up. I wanted to go up, not sideways. Okay. It's being frustrating to me. Which way is this going to go? Is it going up now? Oh, we'll find out. Okay. As long as we can get close enough to sort of like 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸 out, that should be fine. Okay. There we go. That's closed off. And flint and steel, perfect. Really. This is going to be a little bit tricky just to ignite it. We might just use that as a stepping stone. Oops. Right. And one last attempt. Okay. me. And that goes in there. And I think I've built it slightly too big. It should be 23 across. So this is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to lose count. Okay. We are going to have to restructure this slightly. But I think that will be a chore for another stream. Let's go back to my main room. Thank you everybody for watching. It was really pleasant to have everybody to chat to and keep me company while I was doing this. And I also thank everybody who will watch this in the VODs and archives. I hope to see you. If you enjoyed this, I hope I have earned a subscription from you. See you tomorrow when I will be playing a bit of Factorio. And the day after that will be a potluck black box stream, so who knows what you'll get then. But it'll probably be Captain of Industry.